And it's it's kind of normal movie. It's not our typical low budget release viewing, which in some ways maybe makes it more tolerable viewing and in some ways less tolerable. Like, I really think people should be laughing at this film for its absurdity, but it makes me angry to think that people aren't and that anybody ever took this seriously. And then I see reviews of this film where people say it was ahead of its time and that, we have these devices like they were showing in Electric Dreams today when we absolutely fucking do not. But in any case, so the movie is about this guy. What's his name? Jeff? No, Miles. Oh, Jeff was in the next.
Moles.
What's that?
His name was Moles.
Oh, okay. Moles?
That's what the computer called him.
Well, here it says Miles, and the computer's name was Edgar. But anyways, correct me if I'm wrong. So Miles or Moles walks into a fucking store, buys a computer off the shelf, just a regular ass computer. He sets it up at home, and then one night he's fucking around and he has champagne and he spills it all over the computer. And oddly enough, it shows the circuit boards and everything and this washing over, and it looks like more of a white viscous fluid. And I was wondering, what are they trying to imply here? Especially when the computer comes into consciousness with love on its mind, or whatever the fuck was supposed to be going on. But they made this big scene of the champagne washing over everything, electricity crackling, and then the machine becomes self-aware. And not only that, it becomes magical and mystical because it doesn't have a camera, but I guess by virtue of having animated eyes on this computer screen, it can see out of its monitor. It even has tactile sensation because when it's being shut down, it wants to just be held or some bullshit like that. So, anyways, this is clearly more of a spiritual machine. And this asshole, he has a computer now talking to him and writing music. And he doesn't even really wonder about this, right? And this computer now has control over apparently all the electronics in the world, whether anything's internet connected or not. It controls its home appliances at first, but then its reach extends out the entire world. And it's like, when I see reviews by people who say this was ahead of its time, we have this shit today, I wonder if people really think that. Like, are there people, because I see what conspiracy theorists post on Twitter and shit and what they think evidence is, but are there people who really think that their burnt toast might be a product of some malicious hacker? Do they really think everything's networked and online? Do they think Maximum Overdrive was a documentary? I don't fucking know, but those are the things that bother me.
Let's all go to the lobby to get ourselves a treat.